Facebook microphone check. Comment section microphone check. By any chance have a rubber band? It is 80 YouTube. Good evening once again, and for folks who are watching on Facebook, I believe that you are watching now a more clear video. Those who are watching on Facebook, please advise if it is as I suspect that you are now watching a more clear video. In the meantime, this match, an ongoing money match between Jeremiah Naido of South Africa and Hazzard of Uganda, is being streamed now on 3 platforms, 2 YouTube platforms and 1 Facebook platform, that is Break and Finish Live Facebook, but also Advanced Talent Agency YouTube, as well as Break and Finish Live YouTube. Feel free to serve yourself by watching the match from a platform of your choice. Before I proceed, I need a notice from folks watching on Facebook that the video you are watching is now a little bit more clear. Advanced Talent Agency YouTube, as well as Break and Finish Live YouTube. Feel free to serve yourself by watching the match from a platform. And yes, this money match is a result of an effort of the Advanced Talent Agency to advance African pool, when they did invite 8 of the best players from the African continent from 5 countries: Tanzania, Kenya, South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Uganda. That competition that was won by Uganda's Caesar Chandiga, who took away the $2,000 after taking down Hazzard Lokoma in that memorable final. As part of the competition has also included the money matches amongst the players themselves, and we have had quite a money, about 10 of them, and we are not about to stop. This one is another of them, and one of the biggest, also a product of both of these 2 players having faced off in the semi-finals of the Super 8 comp. That one was won by Hazzard in a race to 16. If you have your memory right, it did end 16 to 12. The only time the two players have faced off before, and also the first time that Hazzard has defeated Jerry. Apart from Jerry wanting to take the $1,000 that is at stake, he will want to pay sweet revenge on Hazzard, who did eliminate him from the Super 8 competition. It is an international match with the nationalistic interests at heart for both of players and the two sets of fans, the Ugandans in their thousands watching and supporting Hazzard, and the South Africans even in more thousands watching and supporting from everywhere in between Durban and Cape Town and Mpumalanga and the whole of the Rainbow Nation. Hazzard being seemingly a beneficiary of a scratch, of a foul, of a potting of a white ball by Jerry, to the effect that Hazzard has now chance to go 5-3 up. Second time ever that these two guys are facing off. First time was in the semi-finals of the Super 8 comp. That was won by Caesar. It was Hazzard who eliminated Jerry in the semi-finals. Jerry, of course, went ahead to defeat Maluva in a decider in the third place match, but it is Hazzard who is having opportunity now to go 5-3 up, as long as he simply rolls the white ball, putting that red to the corner pocket on the bottom right, white ball bouncing off the cushion, moving towards the mid side of the table. We'll be having accurate white for the black. This match is being timed, racing to 16, but I don't think these players will need the whole of 3 hours. Hazzard 5 and Jerry 3. Hazzard is predominantly a black ball player. Jerry is a lot more versatile. He's an ultimate pool player, that is American 8 ball. He is a Chinese pool player, that is hairy ball. He's also a 9 ball player and a 10 ball player, and pretty good at all of those disciplines. In my opinion, on the entire African continent, the most versatile player to date. But he is being challenged here by Hazzard, who is, by the way, at his own home venue, in front of his own management team, and also in front of his own home crowd at the village where he stays and lives and works and trains. He's lost only one money match at this venue. That was against Caesar Racing to 21. It ended 21-11. Actually, he also lost to Wanika Mansour. I want to beg your pardon. He's won one major competition, a Super 16 comp that was dubbed the Cream de la Cream, that had 16 of Uganda's best players earlier this year. He did beat Caesar in that very memorable final. That was a race to 16. It ended 16-10. It is Hazzard who won. And I remember that in that competition he did beat Ibrahim Sejemba in the first round, which was a race to 11. That match ended 11-1. Right now he has chance to win $1,000 as long as he can win 11 more games before Jerry wins 13, because it is a race to 16. He has lost one money match to a non-Ugandan player at this venue, and it was against another player from South Africa. That was Aiden Joseph Ali last year, and it was a molding because it ended 16. Sorry, it ended 16-2. And thank you for subscribing to all of these platforms. Now, for in number, I am realizing where this match is being streamed live on Break and Finish Live YouTube. Also, I'm not so sure that where you are watching it clearly, because the television is right ahead of the manual scoreboard. The time has run out, and there is no way that video evidence can be argued against, because the clock ticks, as everybody can see, and here actually with 10 seconds left of the 45 that these guys are supposed to take their shots, there is a beep after every second that can be so irritating in the players' ears, but Hazzard wasn't able to play before the beep ended. A time foul was declared with the vibration of the screen. Jerry has the chance to steal the frame away from Hazzard. Now on 3 reds. This is Africa's potting machine. This one will be the more important shot of this frame. How on earth do you take all that energy when a simple roll of that ball would have done? Nonetheless, Jerry will be unforgiving to Hazzard. In frame number 9, he will take the easy picking that black will never ever miss, and at very big speed. He puts frame number 4 for himself as compared to Hazzard's 5. It is Jeremiah 4 and Hazzard 5. It is 5-4, Hazzard leading against Jerry in a race to 16 money match that is being organized at Dice Lounge in Kampala. It's been quite a while since we had a match at this venue, even that fans really love so much. Of course, a very classy table. Super League quality. but that is slight miss by Jerry. But most importantly for Hazzard, a slight opportunity to go 6 for up. Hazzard will be counting on Jerry's very fast pull, which sometimes is his own downfall, because you are always prone to such misses, because Jerry takes too little time between shots. But no shade of a doubt, you will never ever see a faster player than himself. And yes, on the African continent, Jeremiah Naido holds the record for the fastest ever apple scored, the fastest ever, the quickest ever game one. He did win a frame, taking 43 seconds when he faced Victor Senyenza of Zambia in the quarterfinals of the Billiards Cafe Double Elimination Competition in Lusaka, Zambia, December 2023. On record, the quickest ever frame ever recorded by Apple. That's why he's called the Green Machine. The Ganda, meaning bulldozer. By the way, Hazzard's nickname is the truth. He says all his opponents on the pool table are false. His playing style is the actual truth. A while back, when he was still a young boy, I will say, around 2016, just learning his trade, he was nicknamed Drink Water, because he always took a lot of water in between shots. That was the time when the English Premier League club Leicester City were dominant in English football, and they had that midfielder that was called Danny Drink Water. It was a name given to him by his fans, but when he became of age, he chose his own choice of nickname. Nowadays, he is called the truth. Most of his many matches, he wears that t-shirt which bears that nickname in a big word at the back. Today, he has decided to look like an angel, all white, and leading quite well. If he wins this ongoing frame, he will have a 2-game cushion on Jerry before the first break of the match. His worry will be that red ball towards the corner pocket on the top left of your screen, having to pot and fetch a good white ball for it. The other two reds are a little bit of a formality, especially for a player of this level. He'll need to put that red ball diagonally to the corner pocket on the... Actually goes for the center pocket with the aim to get good white ball for the next red to the same center pocket. That is the round of applause from the fans at the venue, who are definitely his fans. The little cut of the red ball, if he's to put it to the center pocket on the right, denies Hazzard a little bit of white ball for the would-be second red ball, which he will also need to put to the corresponding center pocket on the left. Nonetheless, he will try. Movement of the white ball is never his problem. He will do big spin. Top spin actually goes for the bank and misses the bank. The reason for the bank, that it was the only way he would guarantee white ball for the last red if he ever got to pot that shot. For now, he knows that this is an opportunity which Ganda will never ever throw away. Not with $1,000 at stake, not with a player who gave him a bloody nose in the semi-finals of the Super 8 Cup, not when he's about to go into the first break of the match, not when he risks going to the break with a 2-game deficit. He's now up against the black, wasting no time like he always does, which black he puts so comfortably and so easily and equalizes. Hazzard 5, Jerry 5, race to 16. And the umpire Joko Henry grants these players their first time out of the match. The match will resume in not more than 3 minutes, and exactly when his live commentary shall be proceeding. But once again, I want to thank the Advanced Talent Agency for giving us this action live and free. Hey, but they will start. Oh, that is too low. Do you have a stopwatch? Huh? In the meantime, guys, as the second half proceeds, please be reminded that live streaming of this match is now on the Break and Finish Live Facebook. The YouTube lovers, those who fancy YouTube, can now only find this match on Advanced Talent Agency YouTube. Once again, those of you who prefer YouTube, please visit the Advanced Talent Agency YouTube channel and you will watch the action live and exclusively free. Now we are starting. We are four. We were four. That's all I'm talking about. Nothing else. Please tell me if you now hear the sound. Can you now hear the sound, please? Is it possible to hear the sound? Yes, Hazzard now leads 7-6 in a race to 16 against Jeremiah Naido. Second time ever that Hazzard is taking on Jerry. First was only 4 days ago. The semi-finals of the ATA Afro Super 8 comp that was won by Hazzard in a race of 16, ending 16-12. Second time, after 13 games, Hazzard once again leads 7-6. The other time he faced a South African in a money match, Hazzard was humiliated 16-2 by Aiden Joseph at the same venue. Actually, same race, same stake, but different year, because it was last year. Thank you, Martin Kamlaike, watching on the ATA YouTube platform. Tumelo Sukati, Wedley Brian, Francis Wandera. Be reminded, guys, as you enjoy on Break and Finish Live Facebook, that the YouTube stream has now been shifted to Advanced Talent Agency. That is the big break from Hazzard. One red ball potted, leaving a very open table. Maybe not so good a split of the balls, but nonetheless Hazzard will be trying to go for an apple. Quite difficult it is. I want to think he'll be going for the reds, especially that one that is near the white ball, in between two of the yellows. If you can roll it to the corner pocket closest to your screen on the right, then he will be good to go, because the other five are pretty much in good spaces. Going actually for the yellows, putting the yellow off the red. I'm not so convinced about his choice of balls and the choice of shots, because he leaves himself now with a tricky situation. One yellow ball near the corner pocket on the top left is behind Jerry's red, and then another that is in front of another red to the corner pocket on the bottom left. Very tricky match, this one. Still tight and still tense. Maybe you can just help me make some predictions in the comment section. Personally, I cannot call it for any of the players. Hazzard is more than capable of winning any kind of game, but Jerry can put balls left, right and center with very little time taken. Any time, any frame can also go in his favor. Very seldom does he play a shot like you've just seen. Playing safeties is not his kind of game, unless he has no other option. Hazzard will be taking the match so slow because he knows that he stands his best chance playing like that. The last time that they faced off at Adi's Sport in that semi-final of the Super 8 comp, Hazzard was leading with 2 games. If I'm not mistaken, it was 12-10, and then Hazzard scratched on the break, potting the white ball, fouling in the process. No, it wasn't actually in the break. It was during play that he scratched, potting the white ball. And then Jerry lifted the cue ball from the bed of the table by himself, and the umpire called a loss of frame foul. That is where the match was lost, because it went to 13-10. Hazzard needing 3 out of about 9 games, something that he was always going to achieve. Today it has been Jerry who has been a beneficiary of a free shot being granted in the name of a time foul. It is 45 seconds per shot for these players. Umpire Henry Joko will be timing each and every shot only once. Have the 45 seconds not been utilized? The one time that Jerry won a frame after Hazzard committing a time foul. Hazzard now up on the yellow, most likely for the last time in this frame. The Ugandan is about to regain the 2-game cushion he did have before losing a frame courtesy of a time foul. It is now 8 for Hazzard and 6 for Jerry in a race to 16. Hazzard is halfway there. Not more than 3 hours for which this match is timed. I don't think these players will need all that time. They are pretty fast shooters and are very smart. And the orderly umpire Henry Joko racks frame number 15. Some of these many matches in which these guys have been involved ever since the D-Day of the Super 8 comp have been so memorable. Who doesn't remember that Maluva did beat Habib Sebugozi at his own home venue in Mukono, 16-14. 3 defeats in many matches to Tanzania's Saif Hamad, all of them pretty close. He did lose to Maluva, did lose to Jerry, did lose to Dog City. Against Jerry needed to win all 4 of the last games and won them against Saif. Then Dog City won the last 6 games. Saif needing 1 but not getting it Saif has since then moved on to Kenya. He will be resident in Kenya up to the time that the Grand Mchana Open Championship is played in Nairobi, Mchana Pub and Grill. Yesterday's money match between Ibra and Maluva that almost moved the entire distance. One of the best money matches we have had, where Maluva was able to take on Ibra, playing slightly better Maluva until the last 3 frames where he wasn't given any chance to play, scratching on the break, and then Ibra producing an up in the next frame after. And then that decided also that did go Ibra's way, with the Maluva having a dry break, Ibra taking the easy pickings, winning 16-13. And then the 13-6 defeat of Ibrahim Kayanja by Maluva. Who doesn't remember the 13-4 victory for David Ndimbothi of Kenya over Alfred Gumeki's the Black Sheep? Who doesn't remember the 11-6 victory of Ibrahim Kayanja over Collins Tway of Kenya? This one will be another of the very memorable ones for the right reasons, because Hazzard of Uganda is playing the penultimate shot against Jerry in frame number 15, drawing the white ball backwards in beautiful motion. I think he moved it not well enough. He intended to have a big bounce of the cushion ball, of the white ball. The bounce wasn't big enough. The position of the white ball in relation to the black, Hazzard will not like so much, but he seems to be observing if there is passage of the black ball to the corner pocket on the bottom right of your screen, if he can roll it. Also controlling the white ball a little bit better in that same shot. He will aim and target and shoot, but he misses. The way Jerry jumped out of the blocks to come and take this one away. I actually at one time thought he was going to play snooker, but Jerry being Jerry, that one will very seldom happen. One shot that has opened up the frame entirely, and the rest is a formality. Jeremiah Naido going for number 7 out of 15 frames, allowing us to have a very tight game here, very close, very unpredictable. Doesn't fear to take the risk, sometimes bouncing the white ball off 3 cushions. Now up against the black ball, which is the easiest black ball that he will ever put in his life. It is Jerry 7 and Hazzard 8. In the meantime, Ibrahim Kayanja says he wants $800 pot with Jerry. Ibrahim Sejimba is ready to face Jerry again. And there is a certain Caesar Chandiga who is following the action from afar. He wants to take on anybody that wants to have a match with him. So I don't think Jerry will be leaving Uganda anytime soon. What started out as an 8-man comp that was won by Caesar is now turning into a tour of Jerry of Uganda, all courtesy of the Advanced Talent Agency. Now this is Hazzard with this big break. Not a very good split of the balls, and no ball has been potted. And even though Jerry is Jerry, this one will be so tricky, trying to go for a single visit clearance. But nonetheless, like I said, Jerry being Jerry, he will try, as long as he has a ball to pot. Very experienced, very talented, but very fast. One of the few big misses. And yet in the same shot, Jerry has opened up the yellow. Hazzard will be making the easy pickings and will be playing the yellows. And now all of the yellows are in relatively good space. Hazzard is going for frame number 9 here. We are at Dice Lounge in Kampala. A money match between Hazzard of Uganda and Jerry of South Africa. Frame number 16. Hazzard having that one game cushion, leading by 8-7 and playing to make it 9. But he must make sure, because as long as he goes for these yellows, as long as he puts as many balls as possible but doesn't end up putting the black ball, it will be likely that Jerry will be taking down this red game. The venue is pretty much full to capacity. Not a very big venue, but it looks quite lovely. In the city of Kampala, just along the shores of Lake Victoria. In fact, at the venue, you could, if you are strong enough, you could throw a stone into the water, into the lake, which, by the way, is the world's second biggest freshwater body. Movement of the white ball with very good skill, but energy not enough. Hazzard probably wanted the white ball to move a little bit more leftwards for him to have a good one to cut that yellow ball, which is closest to your screen, near that corner pocket on the bottom right. It really didn't come to pass. He will need to have another try bit, but it is quite unlikely to both pot and get accurate white ball for the last yellow, which is the one closest to him. Good potting ability here. That's the movement of the white ball. That was so close to him getting accurate white. He can see the yellow ball clearly, but I don't think he can pot it. No way he can pot. Not to the corner pocket where that yellow ball is. A safety shot, in my opinion, will do. Just having a little tap on that yellow, hiding the white ball behind the yellow itself. He's played that yellow ball as big as he could only see it. As long as Jerry has sight of any of his reds, he will always be fancying himself to try and make a clearance. Maybe this time Jerry should be going for safety. That is the safety. I'm not so sure it is safe enough. Hazzard, at least off the cushion, cannot miss the yellow. Off the cushion with little energy and tap that yellow ball. Even a game as tricky as this red game, Jerry being Jerry, he normally likes to fancy his chances of trying to make a clearance here. Frame number 16 for to go before we have our second break of the match, which will be the last break of the evening. $1,000 at stake, and for $1,000, Jerry has played snooker. That's not his game, unless it is the only available option. Hazzard has one of his best strengths as finding snookered balls of 1 or 2 3 cushions. Good mathematician, finding the angles. Will be going for 1 2 3 cushions. That is 1 2 3. There comes the white ball. There comes the white ball, and gets his yellow. Lovely bit of skill. I always saw it coming. Not so surprised. And yet it is now very unlikely that Jerry can pot any ball here. But wait, this is the guy with the biggest ability to pot a ball, maybe on the African continent. I momentarily thought he was going for snooker, but it seems he was going for the pot and got the shot all wrong. Hazzard can pot that yellow either direct or off the cushion. Will be going direct, but very slow. White ball bounces off the cushion, and that is his white ball for the black. Will be going for both yellow and black to the same corner pocket on the bottom right of your screen. Doesn't have to make it complicated at all. As long as he guides the white ball, he is on target. White is safe. Hazzard 9, Jerry 7. Thank you for watching. St. John Baswale, you think Hazzard will win 16-10? Okay. Michael Zemba, you think Eden is better than Joseph? That is your comment. Rambao Lodrick supporting the bulldozer. Bakamoso Thebe, thank you for watching as well. You're watching on Facebook. Lindani Vozani, thank you for watching. You think Jerry has given 3 games away? Royd Kabwe, oh my friend, Royd, great player from Zambia. Well. If all goes well, maybe we could be together in the next 2 weeks, at billiards. Probably one of these guys will be your opponent in that comp. And thank you, and keep training, man. Yeah, keep shooting, Royd. Blessings Mumbo, thank you for watching. Trinity Mugumya, you think that Ganda is playing recklessly. Anxious Temba, you're from Zimbabwe and supporting Jerry, supporting Sadek region. Good luck to you and him. Valeria Crash, thank you for watching. Kama Kelvin Philly, thank you for watching. Richard Tishala, you're watching from Zambia, thank you for watching. Ruben Mwale, thank you for watching. You think the referee made a mistake on frame number 11? Maybe I will try and watch it again. I even don't remember. What I remember is that now Jerry is winning frame number 17 by single visit clearance. He comes once again within 1 game of Hazzard. It is Hazzard 9 and Jerry 8. JB, thank you for watching. You are greeting the king of dancehall in the house. Yes, a Ugandan musician that is called DJ Michael is at the venue. Actually, I've been seeing him for so many years, but from afar I came close to him, and the guy looks quite young. Younger than he actually is. These players are so easily his children, and yet he looks as young as they are, or will I say as old as they are. Cynthia Nana, thank you for watching. Watching from Uganda. Njara Sipanuka, welcome to the stream. Joshua Mkombwe, you're watching from Zambia and supporting Jerry. Wesley Manda, you're watching from Malawi. Pass my greetings to Sanford Griven Jinte Sanden Kaona, thank you for watching. Robert Joseph Kaona, Elvis Chakanesta, Ezekiel Lungu, must be Zambian. Of course, I know Edgar and Esther Lungu. Emmanuel Chilupola, you are from Chipili district in Luapula district province of Zambia. Noah Martinez Newa, thank you for watching also from Zambia. Kethani Lenyama, you're watching from South Africa. Pasmu Mozire, you're watching from Zimbabwe, supporting Jerry. Thabo Lifatos, you're in Tellenberg Bay, Western Cape, definitely supporting Jerry from South Africa. Erickson Oviedo, thank you for watching. Chris PCL, James Motepuka from Zambia. Wesley Raymond Jr., you are watching from Sudan, Gawe. You are celebrating yesterday's victory, but I know that one was too close. That is Ibrahim Sejemba's social media handler. Ibra's boss, Zach Idiro, is at the venue. Wesley is enjoying. Faith Magevani, you are watching from Cape Town in South Africa. Innocent Kalunga, welcome to the stream. Bost Hambinga, you're watching from Zambia. You can't wait to see me in your country. I got a chance to be in Zambia actually twice. I have hope, not yet confirmed. I'm looking out for money from sponsors for air ticket. When I get, then I will be at Billiards Cafe. By the way, I was able to escort Maluva to the airport this afternoon. The guy had lunch in Uganda and he's watching this game at his home in Harare already. He's been in his country for the last 4 hours. That is the beauty with air travel. Zakaria Kimota, you are watching from Kenya. First time I'm seeing someone watching from Kenya this much, but I know that there are many, probably in their hundreds, watching from the pride of Africa. One of my favorite countries, Kenya. Okelo Makofane, you are watching from South Africa. Tiani, also waving your South African flag. The anointed Mark Gavers Jr., also watching from South Africa. Selo Kolisang, you say, as long as he's not barefoot, he's not a threat. By the way, there's that comp that Hazzard won about 3 months ago. He played on a bare feet, and I am loving your memory. And it's a fact now that you are a follower on this platform. Today, and there are no bare feet. Mambo Savasve, thank you for watching. KC Tane, Jonas Mpo, my Bongwe Mundawe, well, Sami Songa from Kenya, yes, Shafiq Lukman from South Africa, watching from Ghana. So impressive, Pierre Sam, thank you for watching. I'm also informed that Ghana will be part of the Billiards Cafe double elimination competition, and what an honor to have the first West African country joining the big African pool fraternity. Welcome to the stream in a special way. Greetings to everybody that is watching from Accra. Alake Makitana, thank you for watching. We'll also take some time to shout out to all that are watching on YouTube on the platform of the Advanced Talent Agency. And once again, those of you who would prefer to watch on YouTube, feel free to log into, to like and subscribe to Advanced Talent Agency YouTube streaming platform. That much is as well live and exclusively free, like Jerry Moush and Joseph Handrisi and Pius Omega Protige Teba Yairo, as well as Silvano Rono. Jerry is snookered here. He's in a little bit of trouble here. Whatever he's contemplating seems to be wanting to put that red ball to the center pocket on the right. Whichever way, maybe finding the red ball of 3 cushions, it will be a marvel of the shot should he somehow find it. Should he even come close to the shot? Came close, but not so close enough. Umpire Joko rightly waves the 2 fingers, signifying that Jerry has fouled. In the process, advantage Hazzard. Hazzard gets into double figures for the very first time in this match. As he enjoys the round of applause, he's starting now to get closer to the money, closer to the victory, closer to his second beating of Jerry. For me, it can only be respect for any player in Africa who dares to have a tour of Uganda. because it is not easy taking on these guys at their own home turf. And personally, I want to challenge them when these Ugandans get chance away from their own home turf to have money matches with these guys. Yes, I know that Ibrahim Sejemba, Cesar Chandiga, Rashid Wagaba, Joseph Kasozi, and others will be in Zambia next week. I want to see something against players from South Africa, from Zambia, from Zimbabwe, with Ugandans not in the comfort of home. Dry break from Jerry. Hazzard going for the yellows. Not only does he close the table playing yellows, he opens up the yellow game almost entirely. It is now 6 yellow balls, all of them in target, in the same shot where he has the black ball in space. The first time out that Jerry did have a tour of Uganda, most of the matches ended in victory, but I don't think he made profit because he lost a match for $4,000 that which was him against Caesar. In a rematch, also lost $2,000 in another match against Ibra. He was, however, able to beat Caesar in the first match, taking home $2,000. He also won $1,000 matches against Lobola Simon the computer, also against Joseph Kasozi, against Dog City, and against Mansour. And yet in between those ones, he also lost $800 to Ibrahim Kayanja, the guy that is nicknamed the Real Machine, the guy that has told me that he too wants to have a match with Jerry. That is before Jerry leaves Uganda. For now, the guy that calls himself the Truth is so far living up to the expectations of his name, playing truthfully. Now about to win a third frame in a row. Up against the black ball, not to win a third in a row actually, but to lead with 3 frames. It is Hazzard 11 and Jerry 8. In a race to 16, Hazzard now needs 5, while Jerry needs 8 out of the next 12 games. It won't come easy, but with Jerry, you just never lose hope. It is always possible. Hazzard has played himself in trouble here. As long as he doesn't find the yellow, the trouble will be even bigger. Sorry. As long as he doesn't find the red. One of his biggest strengths is finding snookered balls off the angle. What is he trying to do here? There comes the white ball. That was a little bit close on the eye. It was good, as much as it wasn't accurate. The guy really understands his angles. Sometimes I like it when he's snookered, because I like how artistic he is when playing to find angles of snookered balls. Jerry seems to be not contented with his free shot, because his yellow is not open enough. Maybe he may play another snooker. He only knows one way how to play Jerry. Clearly, the most attack-minded player on the African continent. Is he opening up his yellow here? The opening, yes. The final resting position of the red for Hazzard, for Jerry. I think that one will be a no. Now most of the players here will be playing safety. But this guy is Jerry. He is not most of the players. Look at his white ball. My goodness. Even the Ugandans, all of whom are supporting Hazzard, have uploaded that kind of cue action from the giant South African, who is now up and against the black and makes it 9 against Hazzard's 11. That is the 20th frame of the match. Second time that we are having timeout. We are returning with the match in 3 minutes. For now, let's meet in the comment section. In the meantime, Jeremiah Naido 9, Hazzard Lukoma 11, rest to 16. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with Hazzard of Uganda leading 11-9 against Ganda of South Africa in a race to 16 for $1,000 US. With the kind of confidence that Jerry is in, he is having, he's daring any of the members of the crowd for a side bet. He is taking more money on himself. He believes he is winning this match, and yet, as it stands, Hazzard is seemingly extending his lead even further. A very suspect fish shot, that one. The crowd seemingly wanted Hazzard to open up that corner pocket closest to your screen on the white ball by maybe putting the red ball in the for the free shot. For now, he seems to be playing ready to allow Jerry another chance at least to play. Hazzard will now be playing snooker. It's Jerry's turn to try and come off 1 or 2 or 3 cushions to try and find that red ball. This is what they call an L shot, white ball bouncing off the jaws of the pocket. Oops, it is a foul, but the try was so good on the eye. Advantage, Hazzard. He isn't afraid of playing combination shot for the free shot. Now with 4 yellows on the table, all of them in space, a little bit tricky because that black ball is entangled in between 2 of those yellows, making it a little bit more tricky for him to move the white ball around, but I think he will be okay. Potting is his game. Manipulating the white ball around the edges of the table is his game. Attack is his game, but not as speedy as Jerry. Second time these guys are facing off in 5 days. First time Hazzard was victor. Second time he is leading with 2 games and is looking good enough to lead with a third. Here he is. Big shot this one. Big shot produced and accurately, attracting a round of applause from the fans, who are definitely his fans. Even more applause. Sometimes he does it a little bit more arrogantly. Another player would have simply rolled that ball to try and put black ball to the center pocket on the left. Hazzard played it a little bit more fancy. Nonetheless, it worked. Hazzard 12, Jerry 9. We are playing this time to the full length of the match. No more timeout. Umpire Joko Henry flips the scoreboard in favor of Hazzard after 21 frames. The Ugandan on 12. The South African on 9. Training never lies. These guys weren't at all on the same wavelength about 4 years ago. Hazzard couldn't even dare have a money match with this guy. For now, not only is he having a money match with him, he is leading and is now Hazzard in pole position to take the 1,000 US dollars. More action will be coming your way. There is talk of Ibrahim Kayanja daring to take on Jerry, but the other Ibra, that is Sejemba, also wants to have a piece of Jerry. And of course, there is that small matter of Caesar touring Uganda. Has to have a match with Caesar as part of that tour. The 2 big comebacks that I've seen Jerry make in money matches, one of them was not so long ago against another East African, Saif Hamad of Tanzania. It was a race to 16. Saif led 15-13, and then actually 15-12, and then Jerry won the last 4 frames. There was another in which Caesar led 20-17 in a race to 21 for 2,000 US dollars at Climax in Kampala. That match was won by Jerry 21-20 after winning the last 4. against Hazzard. It's been 3 down, and now it is 2 down. With a silent crowd every time Jerry puts a black, it doesn't matter. He will flip the scoreboard himself, Jerry. Sometimes he doesn't even have to wait for the umpire. It is 10 for Jerry. It is 12 for Hazzard in a race to 16. 22 frames played, meaning that a maximum of 9 are left of the 9. Hazzard needs 4 and Jerry needs 6. Now on 3 yellows, Jerry. Try and come within 1 of Hazzard. Taking no time between shots. Africa's potting machine. Guy has that very brave heart of the game, of the match, of the frame. Trying to win 2 frames in a row using 1 visit of the table. Accurate movement of the white ball. You may need to get your stopwatch, try and calculate how much time he did take to make a clearance of that frame. No doubt it was less than 1 minute. That doesn't matter. It is Jerry 11, it is Hazzard 12, it is race to 16. That was, in my opinion, the quickest frame that we've witnessed in this match. 8 frames to go. Jerry needs 5, Hazzard needs 4. Thank you for watching on Advanced Talent Agency YouTube platform. My friend Beryl Moige, umpire and player. But Beryl, you are not doing so well this year. And the players' rankings, you may go down to rank number 16 next year. Kenyan players. Nonetheless, big shout out to you, Beryl. Oscar Singini. JJ, you like the PowerPoint side presentation? Well, thank you very much. That is the work of the Advanced Talent Agency. Joseph Handrisi. Jerry Maush. Nigel Guidi. Sakili Lamini. The SADC region dominating in viewership of YouTube as much as they are dominating on Facebook. And well, also watching on Facebook. Big shout out to you, Bokamoso Tebe. You are saying a dangerous man. Hopefully you are talking about Jerry because he's the one that has been winning the last 2 frames. Hazzard trying to respond to Apple by Apple, trying to respond to Fire by Fire. Frame he lost by single visit clearance, trying to respond with single visit clearance, now on 3 reds. And ever since the resumption of the match after the second time break, it is now turning into a world-class match because so far both players are being limited to only 1 visit over the table. Hazzard is quite brave. Semaganda Lawrence, Chairman Vin in Jinja. Thank you for watching. You are seed number 1 in the local government, and thank you. But we are missing one tournament with you in sponsorship, Chairman Vin. Semaganda Vincent. There goes the movement of the white ball from Hazzard. That one is beautiful. Jerry being treated to a test of his own medicine because he wins by a single visit clearance. Hazzard will win a 13th by a single visit clearance as long as he rolls that black ball to the corner pocket on the bottom right of your screen. White ball is clearly safe. The black is potted. Hazzard 13, Jerry 11, rest to 16, 7 frames to go. Sela Kolisang, thank you for watching. Rich Gumbi, you're watching from South Africa in Johannesburg. Moses Nkosithani, also from South Africa. Katleo Motaung, because you're Katleo, I thought you must be watching from Botswana, because Katleo is Botswana name, is a Motswana name. But thank you for watching nonetheless. Sana Siakon, you are watching from Equatorial Guinea. My God, I think this is the first time ever that I'm seeing someone streaming live from Equatorial Guinea. And thank you. And greetings to all the poll fans, all the Equatorial Guinean poll fans. Man Rabekane, supporting Ganda from South Africa. Kate Baka James, also supporting from Johannesburg. Lebo Gang, Malati. You are calling Naido a big hustler. Yes, a big hustler he is. What these guys are doing is organized gambling. Mbosom Kadi. You think Hazzard has been confused by flames? Another fair break by Jerry. Africa's potting machine, fastest player on the African continent. I have to remind you again that he holds the African record for the fastest apple ever recorded. That frame, which I got the honor of recording when he played with Zambia's Victor Senyenza in the quarterfinals of the Billiards Cafe Double Elimination competition in Lusaka last year. And speaking of that competition, this year's edition is starting weekend after this. That is on the 23rd of this month. Both of these players are expected to be in participation. Jerry confirmed yes, Hazzard not really. If I get a chance, I'll also be getting to stream that competition. But what I'm streaming now is Jerry seeming to take a 12th in the 25th frame of the match, wasting no time, queuing ever so well, most importantly ever so fast, and yet 99% of the time ever so accurate. Now on to Reds to make himself happy, to make South Africa happy. Oh, that's some kind of confidence. Trying to go for bad ball first, which he puts, wasting no time for this one. Hazzard knows as much as Jerry knows, as much as the fans at the venue know, as much as the fans online know, that this one is a frame that is being taken down by Jerry. Out of 25 frames, it is Jeremiah Naido. Oops. Will you get a bigger miss than that one in this match? You will most likely not. That is the snooker by Hazzard, daring Jerry to foul. You don't think that if Jerry fails to get the black ball, Hazzard will be allowing him on table. But any touch of the white ball on the black will be a game one for Jerry, playing a massive shot, carving white ball round the yellows and misses the black. Big advantage this one to Hazzard. And if he wins this one, he will be edging even closer to the money. This is the truth, trying to take down the bulldozer. And the rest after this is a formality. Jerry will have himself to blame for missing what should have been the easiest spot of the black ball, where he should have been coming within one game of Hazzard, and it is going now 3 games down. That's why I like to say that the difference between victory and defeat in black ball when you saw players against each other is so small, so thin, so marginal, so minimal. Hazzard now potting the black ball, stealing the frame away. I will say that I won't say that Hazzard has won it. I will first say that Jerry has lost it. Nonetheless, it is Jerry now 11 and Hazzard on 14. Hazzard needs 2 out of the remaining 6 games, of which Jerry needs 5, or else lose $1,000 immediately. Jerry will have himself to blame for missing what should have been the easiest spot of the back.
Next break, we.
And again for Hazzard, a ball is potted on the break. And what a beauty of a shot that one looks. So little but so detailed. In real life it's like a miniskirt. It is the only object which I know that is very small but very detailed. Only top players produce stuff like that. Wasn't as easy as the eye made it seem. Hazzard now has one relatively bad yellow ball, maybe to put it to the center pocket of another yellow. Goes even direct because there was space. In now pretty pole position, not just to win this frame but also to win this money match, to get himself the second $1,000 in a space of how many? 4 days, because he won $1,000 last Friday after being defeated by Caesar in the final of the Afro 8-man comp. But this one is a match against only one opponent, where money is assured with victory as long as he races to 16 first before Jerry. Now up against 2 yellows. This one was the would-be bad one, which he also pots very easily, but also very calmly and very ably, very promisingly for himself, for his Ugandan fans at home, at the venue, and online. Now on to the black, which he gets pretty much a good white ball for. He could go for the center pocket on the left, he could go for the corner pocket on the top left. Is nominating the center pocket white ball. Is safe, especially the existence of that red, which has it for support, and rolls the black ball to the pocket. It is Hazzard 15, it is Jerry 11. This is the situation. This match is having only 5 frames left. Jerry needs them all or else lose the match and the money. Hazzard has just come from the VIP section where his boss is seated, and the tip is in the wallet of Hazzard. The boss knows that his boy is bringing money home. Once again, Hazzard 15, Jerry 11. Happy crowd of people these guys are, because they know that their boy Hazzard is most likely bringing the victory home. And of the 4 South Africans who have been making tours to Uganda, and with due respect to Jerry, a top player, also a top professional, but his results have been the ones that are a little bit lacking. In 2013, Sbu Gumede did make a tour of Uganda. Was it 2013? Maybe 2014. Yes, 2014, early in the year it was. And he defeated all players besides one. He's called Sula Matovu. Nowadays a former Ugandan champion. He was able to clean the country besides those. Then Ishmael Mthethwa 2015 did visit Uganda. Then as reigning African champion and lost and won all matches besides the match against guess who? Hazzard is the guy that did beat him there. Racing to 13, it ended 13-12, Hazzard winning. And then some years later, the undisputed king of the continent at the time in Eden Joseph, who came to Uganda and had many matches, about 5 of them, winning all of them. The only time that he lost was in a weekly comp, losing out to Habib Sebgozi. Now Jerry is the 5th who did come earlier this year. This one is his second coming, and results are not going exactly his way. Came 3rd in the Afro 8 comp and is seemingly second out of 2 players, as long as Hazzard makes a clearance of this game, this red game, which most especially with money at stake, with a chance to get himself $1,000 for the second time in 5 days, taking down the mighty South African at Hazzard's own home venue, his own training venue, in front of his own fans, with his entire management team watching from the venue. Now up on 4 reds, wanting to roll one of them to the corner pocket. The white ball opening up. The would-be bad red ball. The opening is not on enough, although the pot was okay. He will have to rethink his strategy, but will only have one thing in his mind: to make a clearance either way. Has a big angle of elevation of the cue stick. Nonetheless, he puts the ball. White ball is a little bit suspect, but will remain trying, because with the pot of 2 more reds and a black ball which is pretty much in space and there for the taking, he will get himself $1,000 richer. As the clock ticks, 29 seconds now left to go. Umpire Joko looking at his stopwatch as Hazzard continues, most probably in attacking play. Seems to be going for bank shot to the center pocket on the left. Goes for the bank and misses the bank and fouls. Advantage Jerry. One of the most tricky situations Jerry is finding himself in, maybe this year, maybe even before this year, having to take down a guy as good as Hazzard at his own home turf and needing to win all of 5 games and all of them in a row. Mukandisi Nkube, you are saying you miss Eden Joseph. He takes the game more serious. Yes, Eden should have been here. Maybe it didn't come off well, but maybe there is another 16-man comp of the Advanced Talent Agency that is coming up right after the Grand Mchana Open. In that one, I do suspect that Eden will be watching, and I know that my friend Eden, you are watching from somewhere in Johannesburg. Yeah, we miss you on table in matches like this one. it didn't hit my inbox. It's been quite a while, and you can see you have so many fans online and they are missing you. Priscilla, the voice, you think Jerry will win 5 in a row? Priscilla, I just don't know if this is the Priscilla I'm thinking she is. What I know is this frame Jerry will never ever miss. As long as he puts this black ball, moving the white ball a little bit towards the top of the table end. He's spotting the black and has come now within 4. Now within 3 of Hazzard, who is on 15, and Jerry on 12. That is the big graveyard silence every time Jerry puts a ball. They are clearly a partisan crowd supporting their homeboy in Hazzard, who needs 1 out of 4. Still, in my opinion, Hazzard the overwhelming favorite for this victory. There is the big break, the break that Hazzard has been looking for. A yellow ball potted. 6 yellow, actually 2 yellow balls potted, only 5 left on the table, and all 5 in a pretty good space to try and get himself towards the money, to try and get Jerry away from the money. It is business here. All that matters is who reaches 16 first, who walks home with $1,000 richer. The table is closed. Hazzard is playing the yellows for himself, to try and make himself richer, for his fans at the venue to try and make them happier, but for his management team, that is the Dice family, that is the venue that we are playing at, to make them prouder, to make them happy, to make them have belief in himself, to increase their faith in him, to allow them more faith, to sponsor Hazzard in more events, even more than battles, but such international trips like the Billiards Cafe that is coming up, and Queens that is coming up later, and the Grand Channel that is coming up later. As long as Hazzard makes them happy, all they need is him to make them happy. So far he is doing exactly that. Now up on only 3 yellows. One of them is sunk and gets a good white ball. For both of the 2, he can start with either of them in a motion which he can repeat every time, anytime, any day, most especially when it's a frame where he needs to win and win himself $1,000. Another yellow ball is lost on the table. White ball moves around the other yellow, playing it so accurately and so efficiently and so perfectly, but so financially. Now one big shot, which is not a big shot to a boy, a guy of this playing level. That is the most important shot of the match. The celebration starts even before the match is done. Hazzard Lokoma has clearly taken down Jerry for the first time, winning in a money match against a South African player. Not even the first time, because he did take down Ishmael Mteto in 2014. Now he takes down Jeremiah Naido. The 2 players are friends in real life. But Jerry's tour of Uganda so far is not a success at all, because another Ugandan in Hazzard Lokoma has raced him down, has outmuscled, outcompeted, outthought, and outplayed him. Final result is Lokoma Hazzard 16 and Jeremiah Naido. Thank you for being a great audience. May the Almighty God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your evening.